Good morning, good morning. We're out here in Gila Bend, Arizona. Loading up hay for China. You see the guy in the blue shirt, the one getting into the truck. He's the buyer or representative of the buyers. That's the driver of the truck. I don't know what his issue is. This guy's coming here to talk to me real quick.
Hi.
How's it going?
Can you close your door? Because we're going to go in that way. There's not enough here.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so earlier. So I guess we're going somewhere else. I'll be right back. So I guess I'm going to follow this guy in the pick him up truck. He could have said something to me. He said that we're going to go to another spot, but then he took off. He should have said, follow me to another spot. There wasn't enough here, I reckon. They have an extension that they throw in the back that they use to push the hay forward, which is weird. I've never seen it done anywhere else. I'm going to let Dawn go by. It sits on the forks and then they use it to push. He throws his hands up. I don't know. Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call. Let's go to England. The washboard wasn't as bad over here as it is over there. Well, I lied. This is bad everywhere. We've probably gone about a mile from where we were just at. So I did a bonehead move yesterday. I got to Monticello, Utah from Grand Junction. And I think we're going there to the left. So I get something to eat. And I couldn't find my wallet. My wallet has everything in it. So I called my daughter and I go, please tell me that my wallet is on the counter. Look. Sorry about a little hiccup up there. This vibrating road is vibrating everything off of my chair. I had my shower bag sitting on the chair passenger seat and it fell, hit my tripod. Sent you guys for a loop. Anyway, I told her, I was like, please tell me my wallet is on the table or at the counter. And she goes, oh yeah, here it is. You need this, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, I do. The credit card for getting fuel with quality is in there. My rewards card, my credit card, my debit card, credit cards, my debit card, my driver's license, my DOT card. Everything is in there. But like I've got a digital copy of my driver's license front and back, because when I was buying the house, they wanted me to see it, so I just emailed it to them. And then, I don't know the number by heart. Every truck driver should know their driver's license number, like their social security number. Those numbers you just know. And yeah, I do know all those numbers. And so, Pilot Flying J has their app, which enables you to get fuel. It's actually pretty good. You punch in all the info that you need. Most of it's already there. I just have to change the mileage. And it gives you a code. Then you just go punch in the code at the fuel kiosk or island fuel pump, and then you're good to go. So I was Gila Bend this morning. Of course, here we are. And diesel was $3.50 a gallon, $3.49.9, which I paid $4.15 up in Utah. So I brought a heavy load out here, so I went ahead and topped off my tank, 150 gallons. So we're going to go into Southern California. Anyway, and I won't buy fuel over there. It's probably $6 a gallon over there. Got to get money to give the illegal aliens a home, a cell phone, medical insurance, while our veterans waste away on the streets homeless. But anyway, I was able to get fuel that way this morning, which is nice, since I don't have my cards, you know. When you don't, like some places don't have, or the mobile fuel app isn't working, so you have to use the card, like I always used to do. Then if that's the case, then I have to go to another place to get fuel until I get my card back, because I don't have a card. Anyway, that was my bonehead move of the day. So hopefully I can get it sent to me out here in California, or sent back to Grand Junction to pick it up. Anyway, it looks like we're here at this other spot. I assume the loader is going to be here as well. Hello.
Hey, this driver's gonna tell you where to go, okay? He's gonna come here.
The guy with that was loading up? Okay.
I'm gonna go get another truck.
Appreciate it. We gotta go get another truck. Apparently another truck came over there to load up. I don't think we really need to know how to park. I mean, I've been loading up at hayfields for quite some time. So I'll show you the back of this guy's truck. They have a pusher. And yeah, I'm holding my hand. I'm holding the camera, so we're not driving. And technically we are. But we're not on the highway. He throws his... So there's the loader. He's got it in there. He'll take it out. Well, outside the loader is just the ramrod. And usually these guys, I've always done, they just take and push. They keep loading hay and then they push it forward. But they have this here to push like 3/4 of it all the way to the nose. It looks like he's on a mission. I'm going to say You gotta go take a piss somewhere. Is there an outhouse out here? Oh. Because there ain't nothing else he could be looking for. Maybe he's... Oh, he's trying to figure out where he wants them to load up at. That's what it is. But that guy that was the buyer just came by and told me, or us, that that guy was going to come by here and tell us where to park. He's going to drive around, face north, or yeah, face north. This is where they eats up our time doing stuff like this. Like, we were already over there. I should have probably gone yard move so I didn't take away from my actual drive time. These guys are all masked up, but I think they do it for dust, or they could be COVIDiots. Or they don't want to be recognized. See you in a bit. So I'm just going to go around these bales to line up for the next load. And turn around right there in front of that. Oh, look at the target practice. Nice, nice, right there. They'd be pumping lead into that sled. Yeah, turn around in front while that guy, where that guy is working at, would be kind of futile. There's that ramrod. Ramrod. I told the guy in that yellow loader there, I'm like, I've never seen anybody do that before. And he's gonna, hey, pick this up for us. The guy in the loader, Mexican guy, cool cat, he was like, yeah, that guy in the black pickup was like 20 feet away from me, and he was calling me. I hope I'm enough out of his way. I think so. He was calling me, and he goes, I don't have reception out here. Well, he was over at the other place. So he opened the door. He's like, what? He goes, a lot of times he doesn't even get out of the truck. So anyway, I told this guy, I was like, yeah, I've never seen anybody do that. I've been loading hay for a long time. He goes, yeah, this thing might have enough power, the yellow thing, to push. But he goes, I don't have the weight. So the wheels just spin. I kind of figured that. They can do a little bit, and then they have to use the ramrod. Yeah, see in a bit. And I left my ding door open while I was talking to Don out there in front of us. And now I got a maggot in here. I hate it. The worst thing in the world is getting a fly in your truck. Little bastard. Pardon my French. I'll get him out though. I'm pretty good at it. I used to have that little pistol grip thing, but it broke. It shot, little pistol, it shot a fly swatter. I think it was pretty cool, but it broke. I'll find another one. Anyway, see in a bit. That was pretty cool though that he could pick up 6. He just used the ramrod, and I was playing around with my phone, so I get a chance to film it. So we'll take this to probably Wellington, California. It'll get loaded into containers, shipped overseas. They send us all kinds of crap, and we send them back hay. Something's wrong with this picture. I don't know, we send them other stuff, but it's pretty near done. It might be done. We're next. Okay, so we are loaded. Doesn't really feel that heavy. Oh shoot, going too fast. Oh, it kicked me into driving, did it? Nope, did not. Good. I'm on yard moves. Because basically I was at that other place, and now they moved us over to here. That should be what they call yard move, where you can't go over 20 miles an hour, and you can't really do that anyway because of this road. But if we get in the asphalt over here, we'll kick it into gear. So I'm on the clock. That's what yard moves does. You're on the clock, but it doesn't take away from the drive. That's where I make my money. So I think it's the direction. That looks like a lot more washboard there than it does over here. But yet when we turn it around, it's opposite. I think it's just the direction of the flow that makes it worse. Go opposite. Looks like somebody got impaled on that yellow sign right there. Dummy, of course, but okay. As long as I don't go over 20, there's that piece over there. But I'm not worried about this little bit, so we're kicking into gear. Yeah, this load does not feel that heavy. That hay is nice and dry, if you will. I'm not going to scale out. He loads those trailers all the time. Same way every time. My axles, my tandems, which are the trailer of course, are set, this is going to California, they're set at the 40-foot mark for California. So I can go forward a little bit, and I'm not going to be overweight. I do have a full fuel tank, plural, tanks. But, I don't know, maybe I should probably slide them forward a little bit. I don't know, I'm not a whole lot worried about it. We're going to burn some fuel up by the time we get to Banning, California, with the scale house over there. I should just run the scale, right? No, I'm not worried about it. Should be plenty legal. There's where we were. Now here's where we are. They have cameras and all that stuff. You can't be like the good old days running the scales. You get caught now. So you don't even do it. Anyway, we're gonna hit the highway. I'm kind of angry. My little granddaughter, Andy Rose, she was hangry yesterday. My little girl, she doesn't say much, but she is paying attention all the time. Really, really sensitive little girl too. If you look at her cross-eyed, she'll start crying. She doesn't say anything. A little bit. I got her to say Papa though. She says Mama and Dada, of course, but I was pushing her on the swing and I wanted to let her brother Roman get on the swing. And I asked, I go, "Can Roman?" And she just goes, She goes, she didn't even let me finish the sentence. She knew what I was going to do. I wanted to let Roman have a chance. And she was all about not even. But yeah, she was eating yesterday. She was hangry, and I was kind of playing with her. She copped an attitude with me. It's only a little over a year old. I talked to my daughter Marilyn later on in the day, because she had called me. So you do know your wallet's over here at the house, right? I go, yeah, I talked to Sarah already. Sarah said it was on the counter. She goes, well, I'll put it on the counter over here. I'm like, all right, I'll try to get back to get it. Which I just talked to Dan and Wendy, California, Denver dispatcher. She's like, well, try to have Dan keep you over there because I go to that funeral next week. Southern California. I was trying to have Dan keep you over there. I'm like, okay. And I talked to Dan, and I go, because I can get you back out there, but they want all the trucks to go to Denver from Grand Junction. It changes all the time. And I'm like, well, just send me back out there because I need my wallet. And then I'll tell them, hey, you got to send me back. So that's kind of how we're going to play that one off. And they got other places they could send me to that I might be able to get back down there. So we'll play it by ear, see how it goes. Anyway, we'll see you here in a bit. So just real quick, there was a truck parked on the side of the road over here behind us to our left, and I saw that black pickup. Chinese guy does the buying or inspection for the buyers. Anyway, he came and got that truck. I assume to take them up to where they're at. Well, the instructions on how to get to the first place we went to said Citrus Valley Road, exit 5 miles north. That's all it said. Well, I got on Google Maps last night and looked, and about 4 to 5 miles ish there was the white tarps of the hay fields, not like these white tarps to the dairy over here, but like I'm looking, I know they're not going to load me out in a green field, so I'm looking for piles of hay that they'll load us from. And the only thing I found was where we stopped this morning, and that's where the place was. And then of course they took us to the other place. But see, people use the GPS, it doesn't show them anything. And that's why they can't go anywhere, and they park along the side of the road there, completely lost. And this morning I got up over at Gila Bend, drove over to exit 111, and then went north. And voila, where we found those trucks sitting there waiting. But when you're out here on the road, you need to improvise, and I always try to solve the problem myself. I don't want to call anybody if I don't have to. Anyway, I thought I'd just throw that in there. That driver didn't bother to look at Google Maps and go into satellite mode. Maybe he doesn't have data, who knows? There could be a number of reasons, but I would hate to think that he just got off at the exit and went, I don't know where to go, and shut down. Now somebody can come grab him by the hand, show him what to do. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we just went through the scale and the produce police. Got through both of those just fine. I didn't scale out. I'm a little heavy on my drives, but legal. That's all that matters. We are westbound and down on Interstate 8, the Ocho. Just left Yuma, Arizona. I sorta messed up. No, I messed up. But it's solvable. I should have gone north. I should have gone back to Gila Bend, Arizona, and then north up to the 10. There we have 8, the Ocho. But I wasn't thinking, wasn't using GPS. As you know, we don't use GPS. Had I been using GPS, we wouldn't have messed up. But had I not messed up, you wouldn't be able to see these beautiful sand dunes here in California. And then what we'll do is we'll get over by Calexico, Mexico. And go northbound, northwest by the Salton Sea up to the 10 that way. It's a little bit longer, but we can still get through this. I realized it after a while. I was like, man, I am starving. I got to get some food. I started looking, I'm like, well, pretty desert out here. There's nothing out here. But I knew there was some things out there. Well, there is some things out there on Interstate 10. There is no things out there on Interstate 8, the Ocho. Hoosier Air Transport. Looks more like highway transport to me, but what do I know? Our truck driver. The dunes are looking pretty good. Grays Well Road. No dunes access at the rest area. This rest area is a little odd. You come in from the west and exit out the east. A pickle park. Aqueduct looks refreshing. Oh, we're just about out the sand dunes. I actually didn't pause it that long. Should have probably left it. We had a sign on there that said no swimming in the aqueduct. You got there in the middle of the desert. I'm sure somebody's swimming in it. It'd be kind of hard to get in and out of it unless you had some kind of rope ladder to lay across the concrete edge. It is at a 45-degree angle, so that the Mexican border over there? I think it is, that fence. Yeah, I would say that does look like a fence. I would say that's the border. Anyway, next stop will be the Salton Sea. This is where that mud wash is, I think. It's like the ground is moving. I think this is where it's at. It was like a big mud hole that was moving. It headed right for the road. I think that was the spot. Anyway, over here to our left is the Salton Sea. See you in a bit. We're on the North Shore. Eastern side, North Shore. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go swimming in that lake. A toxic brewing in there. Vanderveer Avenue. Back in the 50s, 60s, this was going to be big old Lake Powell, Lake Tahoe type deal out in the desert. It didn't happen. Store is open. The lake was formed by accident. Then there was no new fresh water going in with an outlet going out. All these farmers' chemicals drained into the lake, started killing off all the fish. I got rid of that one fly. I don't know if there's another one in here or not, but I'll get him. I'm gonna see in a bit. There's a truck right over here to the left. Right there it says BLM Fire. Is that? Do they go strictly to where the BLM demonstrators torch the cities? Their Marxist ideologies, and that's the BLM Fire Department. We are stuck in traffic, obviously. It's supposed to be an accident up here. This is Deep Purple. Not the band. I wish it was. It's flowing up here about maybe 1,500 foot. This little boat right there. little. It's a pretty good size. Triple axle. This girl was in the left lane and she cut in front of me because I have a safe space. And she didn't like it, so she took it. Now she's been in my way ever since. I'll fast forward for you guys. Well, here we go. I don't see why it was closed down. I did just see a state trooper, or they say out in the communist country of California, California Highway Patrol, just boogie around this corner right here. So we've been cut loose. I don't see an accident anywhere. Maybe it was right here. Oh, here's all the glass, yeah. Okay, well, at least we're up and running again. Praise the Lord. Oh, now you want to get back over. I prefer you to stay right there to keep my eye beams on you. So we'll go to San Bernardino Yard, drop this trailer, pick up our Las Vegas trailer, and be in Vegas tonight. I've got I'm gonna say probably 4, maybe 6 hours. No, probably 4 hours and 15 minutes. It's like 3 hours to Vegas, probably another 40 minutes to the San Bernardino Yard. So I will see you in a bit. Okay. We are at the, heck, I don't even know if it's a Pilot or a Flying J. We're in Barstow. I think it's a Pilot, but it could also be a J. I had to stop and get some water. I was like dehydrated. We already went to the yard. Didn't even think to film it. Dropped off that other trailer, picked up this one, and now we're off to Vegas. Viva Las Wages. Dun, 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 dun. Flying J. See, I was going to say Pilot. I think I probably did say Pilot. They pilot here and they pilot there. So we have exactly 3 hours and 6 minutes left of our 14 and our driving. They are now combined. We got stuck in some traffic. Basically, it's like 3.5 hours from San Bernardino to oh, thank you. Gave me the green light. All for our little lonesome. Well, and for you guys too, since you're riding shotgun. So that traffic accident and stuff like that. So we kept us up a little bit on time. I had 1 minute left over after I took a half-hour break. Well, you don't have to take a break anymore. When we did the, as long as you're not driving, when we did the swap out, we we got a half an hour in between the two trailers. So I had 1 minute left. Like I had 4:29 or 4 hours and 28 minutes of drive time available, and I had 4 hours and 30 minutes to do it in. So I had 1 minute in that window. Anyway, we're all good to go. We shall make Vegas this evening, time-wise. Why is this? Oh man, we have another issue here. Hold on. Okay, so it is construction. Or we hit them all today. Anyway, I could go around, like get off the freeway and go around the back way, but it ends up taking, depends how bad it is. It didn't look too bad. It's not like deep purple. I think 4 lanes into 2. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just deal with it. We should still make Vegas with our time. If it gets eaten up in this kind of stuff. So with that being said, thanks again for riding shotgun with Mountain Man Mike. Hate to end a video this way. Till the next time, enjoy. Peace. Hope it don't take forever. See ya.